This is the Realme 6 and it seems like a good phone, so let's unbox it. Okay, so smoothly and steadily and it's done. So I'm just going to do this now. That was fun. Okay, so here we are greeted with hey, welcome to Realme family, and inside we have some paperwork which we are not going to go through, and some paperwork. Also we have a nice case which has a rubber tip in the bottom to protect from water, and I'm going to share the benefits of this case in the full review, so if you could subscribe for that it would be great. Oh, what do we have here? It's the actual phone. And just as a side note, you can use this bag instead of the cover, and yeah, it can recognize your fingerprint. Okay, sometimes it can't, but it can most of the times. More about the phone in a bit. Now we are going to talk about the charging brick and the cable. Okay, so I had to cross check on this because this adapter can charge up to 30 watts, which is damn fast, but apparently I'm charging my phone, the Realme 6, with around 20 watts, and I think that's fine because I'm fine with the charging speed. Aside with that, we have a charging cable which seems to be pretty long. I'm not going to take it right now because, well, I just want to keep it as it is. Anyways, now let's get to the phone. I very badly wanted the Comet White version of this phone and I got it. Just see how beautiful it looks. Just to prove to you that the look isn't everything, I've brought here a OnePlus 5T, which is a pretty slim phone, and if I just compared this is the thickest phone I have seen in a long time. Okay, other than that, this phone has a headphone jack which is pretty great, a USB-C charging port with a cover in the case given, bottom firing speakers, not the best, but I think they'll just do, a fingerprint scanner which is, well, I want to talk about it in a separate video, so it's just great, I'll tell you that right now. And on the top we have nothing, and on this side we have the volume rocker and a SIM card slot. It's expandable storage up to 512 gigs, so I think it's a pretty decent deal. Well, this phone, as you can see, comes with a lot of bloatware. Right now you can just see 9 apps, but I have removed some of them, and maybe these apps are important to you, but well, I really didn't want these, so I've just grouped them in the bloatware folder. And if you are not a fan of bloatware, maybe you wouldn't consider this phone, but now let's talk about why this phone is great. Okay, so another thing which is very important is the performance, and I think this phone is pretty great. It's about 2 lakh, it's 2,87,000, which is near 3 lakhs. So I think it performs pretty well, and in gaming you should have no problem. Let's now see an example. Someone captured our hard point. There you go. Are you alive?
Standing by. Recon is standing by. Hard point is ours. Predator missile on standby.
Okay, so that was shot while I was playing a few hours over Call of Duty. The 90Hz screen also helps a lot. You don't really feel like it's lagging, but if you are playing for prolonged sessions like more than an hour or so, then it's gonna be problematic. Also, it's just to give you a brief idea, I'm shooting on the rear camera of the smartphone. It's a decent lighting, light from that side, light from that side, so you can see shadows on both the sides, but the camera quality is pretty good. The detail is fair enough. So, ultra wide camera. This is the regular 1 times, 2 times optical zoom, 5 times. After 5 times it becomes grainy. Yes, it can shoot into 10 times, but I don't think you can get anything out of it. I'm keeping my hand as steady as possible. It doesn't seem like it, right? So this is using the macro camera, and this is cropping in with the normal camera, and I won't say the macro camera is trash, but I think it could have kept a lot of more detail, but I think it's fair enough just to play around with. So that is pretty much about it about the Realme 6. A full review will be coming soon, but just before ending this video I want to discuss a little bit about the battery. Okay, so I used the phone for the whole day and the battery remaining is still 43%. It's pretty decent, and screen on says phone charge is around 4 hours, but I was listening to an audiobook for around like more than about 2 hours, so you can include that in. I was using Bluetooth. The most of the time the phone was on, I was playing Call of Duty, so I guess around an hour or so, an hour, maybe 1.5 hours. So that's also to take into account, but I think the battery life is pretty decent and I don't think we'll have any problems. So charging, charging is pretty fast and I really love the charging animation. So after you start to charge the phone with a fast charger, it has a green indicator right over here, and well, when it starts charging, this has a very nice animation and you can see the battery increasing in percentage. It depends on the timing and well how much the battery percentage is. It takes around an hour to charge the phone from 0 to 100, so I think the battery life is excellent for anyone. So we are pretty much done about in this video. Well, in this video we didn't take the camera sample of all of the cameras in depth, nor did we check the speaker camera quality, or even we didn't go into depth into the screen. So in the full review we will go into depth with all of that, and I'll also edit this video on this phone so you can have an idea of how good the camera is, sorry, the processor is. So now that's it. I hope you enjoyed. I'm Technology Explained and I'll catch you in the next one.